I can't believe that I found these two family history or family tree books for $1 each at a thrift store. They're in great condition on the inside and never been used. They are quite old, but not yet vintage. However, the pages inside were designed to look vintage. So we're going to make these over. Hi, I'm Alana from New Zealand, and on this channel you'll find upcycles, thrift flips, home decor, makeovers, art and trash to treasure. I'll be sharing ideas, tips and techniques that I've learned along the way, on a budget and with the 7 R's in mind. Repair, reclaim, restore, repurpose, reduce, reuse and recycle. Welcome to Upcycling NZ. Okay, let's upcycle. So full disclosure, I tried to make these over once before and I'd used paint and it wasn't taking to the surface of these books, so I put them aside and they sat there for another year, and now I've decided I'm going to have another crack at it. These are so cool, and there's a lot of information you can put into these books about your family history. These books were printed in 2007, so they're 19 years old, and they've shown a little bit of wear and tear on the cover, of course. And because the paint didn't work, I'm going to go in with some embossed wallpaper. I got a whole roll of this old wallpaper for $1. I've cut a piece a little bit larger than I need, and I'm working out how I'm going to keep that vintage photo on the front cover because I think that's beautiful. So I'm working out where my first fold along the side of the front cover is going to go. And because the inside front cover is printed, I'm only going to be able to put a narrow fold over on that side. Then I'll use that folded side to figure out my measurements to cut an opening in the front cover.
Wanna clear a bottle of Cabernet, wanna stay home, not even drink, wanna get out of my own head, wanna lay down, overthink, I wanna cry every tear I got, put on a dress, be a stranger's dream, lock up this heart of mine, wanna wear it on my sleeve. I kinda wanna hate you, but I wanna...
Now that I have my opening marked out, I'm going to cut that out, and I'm just using scissors. And I'm cutting my opening to take in the border that's around my picture. I like that dark burgundy colour. And I know you guys don't miss much, so you probably haven't missed that I've actually cut this out wrong. I've measured from the wrong side. I had to go back and make this again.
Wipe our slate clean, wanna pick this thing up right where we left off, wanna block your number, take one last time, make it another. Wish I was one or the other. I kinda wanna hate you, but I wanna love you too.
Before I start to glue this down, I'm taking a wet wipe and I'm just going to make sure that that picture is nice and clean on the front, including the frame around it. Then I'm going to start with a little bit of double-sided tape, and that's simply to make sure that this doesn't lift in the cutout area.
If it's black, it's white. If it's wrong, it's right. Soon as I pick one, I switch sides. I kinda wanna hate you, but I wanna love you too. I wanna hold you close and let you go, find someone new. And now this shit wasn't blood, my mind's made up in two. What's killing me?
I'm using the little plastic spatula to make sure that my tape is really stuck down because that paper is embossed. And then I can peel back the double-sided tape. Now I'll position my cutout area first before I start to stick anything else down. And I'll go back in with that little plastic spatula again and apply some pressure.
Wanna clear a bottle of Cabernet.
I'm using PVA glue or white glue to stick down the rest. You could use Mod Podge. And I'm applying a generous layer of glue and smoothing that out because the wallpaper needs a little bit more glue than normal paper would.
Lock up this heart of mine, wanna wear it on my sleeve. I kinda wanna hate you.
I find that whenever you're gluing paper down, pressure is your friend. It really pushes out the air bubbles and makes sure you have good contact, except when you're using tissue or napkins. They're a little bit fragile for that. So now I'll start to fold over my edges, and I'm applying a lot of pressure to get a nice sharp fold. I'm using a ruler to make sure the edges that I'm about to fold over are going to be nice and straight, and I'm ensuring they're about 3 or 4 millimeters wider than I think I'm going to need, so that it can allow for folding around the cover itself. I hope that makes sense, but basically you want to make sure you're not going to come up short when you fold your piece over. Before I put those edges down though, I'm going to do the other side, and I'll use some tape around the spine of the book as well. That's another place that I really want to ensure it doesn't lift.
What's killing me the most is knowing two things can be true. If it's black, it's white. If it's wrong, it's right. Soon as I pick one, I switch sides. I kinda wanna hate you, but I wanna love you too. I wanna hold you close and let you go, find someone new. And I wish it wasn't, but my mind's made up in two. What's killing me the most is knowing two things can be true.
Now before I stick anything to the back cover, I'm going to close the book, because if you tried to do this with the book open flat, it wouldn't close for you. And as you can see, I'm continually applying pressure to make sure I've got really good adhesion all over. I'll put one more piece of tape down this side, and then I'll glue the rest.
Wanna stay home, not even drink. Wanna get out of my own head. Wanna lay down, overthink. I wanna cry every tear I got. Put on a dress, be a stranger's dream. Lock up this heart of mine, wanna wear it on my sleeve. I kinda wanna hate you, but I wanna love you too. I wanna hold you close and let you go, find someone new. And I wish it wasn't, but my mind's made up in two. What's killing me the most is knowing two things can be true. Wanna throw away your vanity, wanna wear it.
I'm using the natural line in the wallpaper itself to cut down this side, knowing how much I needed to fold over the edge. I needed very narrow folds because there was printing on the front and back covers. I'm going to use a combination of double-sided tape, which I'm going to wrap around the side edge of the book, and some PVA glue, and I'm just going to run a really fine line of it on the inside side of the double-sided tape. It's going to squeeze out the edge of my fold, but that's all right. I can just wipe that away with a wet wipe. If your book happens to be blank on the inside, you can make these folds a lot wider. You'll also notice that I'm cutting slots in all of the edges and corners, and that's so that when I do my folds, there's a nice clean line on the inside without any puckering. We really don't want to deal with those little puckers. I also don't want bulky corners, so I'm cutting a slightly angled square off each corner. That'll give me a nice tidy finish, and I'm not going to need glue on the top and bottom, I don't think.
My mind's made up in two. What's killing me the most is knowing two things can be true. Two things can be true.
I was thinking while I was making this that this embossed paper would be perfect on a wedding book or a wedding photo album. It's just the perfect colour for that. So having a look at this book, I figured out pretty quickly that I wouldn't be able to apply this to my personal life. I have such a blended family, and with every member being so important in my life, that I decided that in the future I'll be creating my own family history book and incorporating all of those really important people in my blended family. I think it's really important to preserve that information for future generations.
Wanna clear a bottle, a cabinet. Wanna stay home, not even drink. Wanna get out of my own head. Wanna lay down, overthink. I wanna cry every tear I got. Put on a dress, be a stranger's dream. Lock up this heart of mine, wanna wear it on my sleeve. I kinda wanna hate you.
So now we're at the trickiest part of this project, and it's those little spine folds. So I'm going to trim that down quite low. I'll remove the double-sided tape, and then I'm going to cut a couple of slots into the paper so that it folds around those edges a lot tidier. And then I'm just going to tuck it away in that recess behind the spine. And here's how both of those books look finished. And honestly, I think they look quite beautiful just as they are, but I'm going to go ahead and paint these. And I'm using homemade black chalk paint. And just before I start putting my first coat of paint on, I'm going to mask around the picture in the frame in the middle.
I hate you, but I wanna love you too. I wanna hold you close and let you go, find someone new. And I wish it wasn't, but my mind's made up in two. What's killing me the most is knowing two things can be true. If it's black, it's white. If it's wrong, it's right. Soon as I pick one, I switch sides. I kinda wanna hate you, but I wanna love you too. I wanna hold you close and let you go, find someone new. And I wish it wasn't, but my mind's made up in two. What's killing me the most is knowing two things can be true. Two things can be true.
Once that was dry, I went into the inside of the book, and I'm painting just up to the edge of the wallpaper all the way around. This was quite easy with a fan brush because that wallpaper was raised. This didn't need a second coat. I just went around and fixed any spots where I could see through the paint. Now I'm going to take my chalk paint in the colour Mary Rose, and I'm offloading most of the paint off a sponge brush so that I can then just hit the high points on my wallpaper. I'm just being very gentle and consistent here, and I'm just going to paint the whole painted area on the outside of the book.
This heart of mine, wanna wear it on my sleeve. I kinda wanna hate you, but I wanna love you too. I wanna hold you close and let you go, find someone new. And I wish it wasn't, but my mind's made up in two.
On the other book, I'm going to go with my homemade chalk paint in the colour Shirley, and I'm going to do exactly the same thing.
Wanna throw away your vanity, wanna wear it to sleep tonight. Wanna wipe our slate clean, wanna pick this thing up right where we left off. Wanna block your number, take one last time, make it another. Wish I was one of the other.
Now that they're dry, I can remove the masking tape. It will leave the wallpaper edge a little bit vulnerable to being lifted, scratched or damaged. So I'm going to do something to fix it, and you'll see in a minute. But here's how they're both looking. What I'm going to do is put a hot glue edge all the way around, and I'm using the edge of the wallpaper to guide my glue gun. It's not going to be perfectly straight, but it's fine. You'll see why shortly.
If it's black, it's white. If it's wrong, it's...
Now I'll put a dot of glue in each corner, and I'm just spinning my glue gun around so that it breaks the string off that always ends up coming off the top of your glue.
Wanna hold you close and let you go, find someone new. And I wish it wasn't, but my mind's made up in two. What's killing me?
On the opening corners of the books, I'm going to create another corner with just one glue stripe and a glue dot. And I'll do that on both. Now on my first failed makeover, I'd made these labels to go on the front. So I'm going to use them in this project. And I'm going to paint them black with that black chalk paint.
Wanna clear a bottle of Cabernet. Wanna stay home, not even drink. Wanna get out of my own head. Wanna lay down, overthink. I wanna cry
I gave those 2 coats of paint and let them dry. Then I'm taking some Folk Art Antique Gold paint. And with a very fine paintbrush, I'm going to paint all of those glue details gold.
too. I wanna hold you close and let you go. Find someone new. And I wish it wasn't blood. My mind's made up in two. What's killing me the most is knowing 2 things can be true. Wanna throw away your amity. Wanna wear it to sleep tonight. Wanna wipe our slate clean.
I'm going to paint the word family on the labels, and I've got an even finer paintbrush to do that with. And I'll be honest, I had a couple of cracks at this before I got it right, and I just wiped it away with a wet wipe and had another go.
But I wanna love you too. I wanna hold you close and let you go. Find someone new.
I'm taking some more of the rain cloud colour and the Shirley, and I'm going to sponge that on just around the frame to tie it in with the original colour of each book.
If it's black, it's white. If it's wrong, it's right. Soon as I pick one, I switch sides. I kinda wanna.
Now I can attach these to my books, and I'm going to use a really fine bead of hot glue. I'm just going to hold it in place for now because I'm going to go all the way around it and put a bead of hot glue all the way around that label. I really want these to last a long time and be more heirloom quality.
2 things can be true.
Now before painting gold around the labels, I decided that I was going to colour in those corners, and I thought they looked much better that way. I also added a couple of lines of glue to the spine of the book just to add a little bit of old age detail, and I'll paint all of the remaining glue in the gold, and I needed to put 2 coats of gold on everything. I added dots to the labels, and I added corners to the back of the book as well. Just before I show you the final finished pictures, I really want you guys to know how much I appreciate you, and all your support goes such a long way with me. I love hearing your comments, and I will respond to them all, and I am just so grateful. Now stick around till the end because I want to show you a sneak preview of what's going to happen in the next couple of videos. If you haven't already, I'd love for you to consider subscribing to my channel. I do usually about 3 projects on average every week. This one was a particularly long one. But I'll also often try something I've never tried before, so you can come along on that journey with me as well. I think these are giving off really strong vintage antique vibes, and I love them. So I'm moving in 8 days and I'm going to be redecorating my new place, and I'm going to start with this outdoor area that's going to be Japanese inspired. So I've made a few things for that, so watch this space. Bye for now.